stand by.
Warning. The following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
The following is a non-profit, fan-based parenting.
No, Larry, goddammit, you ain't supposed to be talking about them Japanese cartoons. You supposed to be talking about the goddamn SWA. You supposed to be telling them there might be boobies. I mean, I ain't mad about the boobies, but there might be boobies and some vagine, as them British people call it, and we might say some dirty words and shit.
God damn it.
I gotta know kids have goddamn kids home.
Oh, shit. Please support the official release of The Walkers.
God damn it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first SWA Savage, live from the beautiful Charleston, West Virginia. I'm Jen Powell, and I couldn't be more thrilled to be here tonight to call the action.
And I'm Paul Jones, the outlaw of commentary. They say you can't put a price on entertainment, but tonight we're gonna break the bank, and I'm not talking about the tickets. Get ready for an unforgettable night of social media entertainment.
Absolutely, Paul. We've got an action-packed card for you tonight, featuring some of the fiercest competitors in the business. From high-flying aerial maneuvers to bone-crushing slams, it's all happening right here at SWA Savage. And let me tell you, the atmosphere is electric.
Oh, it's electric, all right. I can feel the energy buzzing through my veins, and with tonight's matchups, we might just see a few shocks that'll leave this crowd speechless. Just wait until you see our main event. The tension in the air is thicker than the chili in a West Virginia cook-off.
Now that's a bold claim, Paul. And don't forget, we'll also witness the debut of some incredible new talents who are ready to carve their names into the annals of wrestling history. You won't want to miss a second of the action.
Right you are, Jen! And folks, if you thought you knew wrestling, think again. With SWA, we're taking it to a whole new level, where surprises come fast and the action comes even faster.
Before we dive into the first match of the night, let's remind everyone to grab their snacks, settle in, and get ready for an unforgettable show. The intensity is about to hit hard, and trust me, you won't want to blink for even a second.
You heard the lady! And remember, folks, if you're sitting on your couch looking for a snooze, you might want to rethink your life choices. Because tonight, SWA Savage is all about thrills, spills, and maybe a few cheap thrills.
The following announcement was paid for by Wilson Fisk and the...
Larry, goddammit!
No, God!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the 2 out of 3 Falls Commonwealth Championship match. Introducing first, the brawling challenger, Vacant Veil. Now introducing next, the reigning Commonwealth champion, Ace Alexander. And there's the bell. Ace Alexander, known for his unparalleled skill set, takes a confident step forward, positioning himself with precision. Vacant Veil, on the other hand, readies himself for a no-holds-barred attack, looking to capitalize on his strength and aggression.
Here we go. Alexander immediately goes for a tie-up, showing his mastery of wrestling fundamentals.
But watch out! Veil pushes him backward into the corner. Power play right from the start.
The referee breaks the hold as Veil delivers a hard punch to the midsection. And there's the brawler's edge. He's not here to play nice.
Vale's got him on the ropes now. He delivers a series of hard fists to Alexander, showing no mercy. The champion is reeling.
Fake and Vale follows up with a massive whip to the opposite corner. Alexander hits hard, but look at him. He's quickly recovering and calculating his next move.
And there it is! Ace counters with a beautiful leap over Vale, transitioning into a headlock. Skill versus brute strength. This is wrestling at its finest.
Ace Alexander is in control now. He's wearing Vale down with his technicality, transitioning smoothly into an armbar.
Vale struggling, but he powers through, rolls out, and wham! A stunning back elbow to Alexander's jaw.
That could turn the tide. Vale swiftly capitalizes with a body slam. Is this it for the first fall? The tension is rising. Vale lifts him up again, but Ace reverses it with a DDT. Now it's a race to get back on their feet. Both men are feeling the pressure. Ace struggles to his feet, and he looks fired up.
Ace is gathering himself. This is where the champion shines. He's looking to demonstrate that technical skill.
And there it is, a snap suplex. Ace follows it up with a quick cover. 1, 2, no! Vale kicks out at the last moment.
Ace knows he has to step it up. He's gonna set Vale up snake eyes on the top rope. And now he's climbing to the top turnbuckle.
This could be a game changer. Ace launches himself. 450 splash. He connects. Goes through the pin. 1, 2, 3. Ace wins.
Both fighters are back in their corners, and here we go.
And we're off. Ace Alexander is known for his fierce striking ability, but Vacant Vow has the heart of a lion.
Absolutely. Volley needs to watch out for Ace's powerful punches while finding a way to leverage his resilience.
Ace charges at Vacant, throwing a series of haymakers. Vacant dodges and counters with a swift kick to Ace's midsection.
What a quick response from Vacant. He's keeping his cool against Ace.
Ace is bringing the fight right to Vacant. He's not gonna hold back.
Ace whips Vacant into the ropes, but Vacant bounces back, delivering a spinning heel kick that catches Ace off guard.
What agility! Vacant Vow is showing that he can keep up with the brawler's pace.
Ace stumbles back and falls to his knees, giving Vacant the opening he needs to build momentum. Vacant follows up with a series of punches, then locks Ace in a side headlock.
This is smart wrestling by Vacant. He's slowing the match down and showing his technique.
Ace fights to his feet, using his size to push Vacant into the corner. The referee starts to count. Ace releases, but delivers a brutal chop to Vacant's chest.
Those chops can really hurt, but look at Vacant's resilience.
Vacant grimaces, but counterattacks with a super kick to the head.
Oh my God, did you hear that?
Is he dead?
1, 2, 3.
Second fall belongs to Vacant.
Yeah, but with that knockout blow, can Ace prevail the third fall?
The tension in the arena is palpable as Ace Alexander stumbles back, his mind racing to regain clarity after Vacant Vow's devastating blow. Vow, full of determination, eyes his fallen opponent, ready to finish the match with a decisive spear. With adrenaline surging, he charges towards Ace. Just as Vacant Vow lunges forward, Ace notices the impending attack. With a quick reflex, he sidesteps, inadvertently positioning the referee directly in Vow's path. Vow crashes into the referee with a thunderous impact, sending both men crashing to the mat.
In a split second, this match has taken a turn. Ace's instinctive moves sent the referee colliding with Vacant Vow, knocking the official out of the match and giving Ace a fleeting moment to breathe.
The stakes have just escalated, and the ringside has become a battleground.
Vacant Vow, still dazed from the spear that knocked the referee out, stumbles as he tries to regain his composure. With a fierce swing, Ace connects the chair against Vow's back, sending him crashing to the mat.
Vow has now also found a chair nearby. These two men are facing off like gladiators, ready for an all-out war.
What follows is a brutal exchange, chairs whacking against each other, each man landing punishing blows. Vow retaliates with his own chair strike, catching Ace off guard and sending him reeling. The intensity escalates as they trade shots, both competitors refusing to back down. Finally, Ace finds the strength to give a devastating chair blow across Val's head, sending Val to the mat with a tremendous thud. Ace removes the chairs from the ring and collapses on top of Val.
The referee is now to his feet. 1, 2, 3.
Winner and still SWA Commonwealth Champion, Ace Alexander.
Hey, Shane. I'm sorry if I'm...
Oof! Do you realize how long I have been waiting? Have you forgotten who I am? I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Let's get this over with. I've got better things to do.
Shane, for the longest time you've been climbing the ranks here and have claimed yourself in being the most hated man in SWA. What have you done to be able to stake claim to that title?
What? Have I done? What have I done? I've literally dominated anyone and anything that management has put in my path. I have been an unstoppable force, like an F5 tornado destroying anything that is crossed. And I don't plan on stopping. There's not a single individual in this company or this industry that could hold a candle to.
You believe you are the greatest wrestler in SWA? Shane, you've claimed you're an unstoppable force, and there's not a single individual that can stop you. Well, you're looking at the man that's going to. And just so you remember from this experience, there is only one person that can be the most hated man in all of wrestling, and that man is RJ fucking Colbert.
Following announcement was paid for by Wilson Fisk and the...
Larry, goddammit!
No, goddammit!
Joe looks ready for war tonight. He's been waiting for this opportunity against TMX. Where is TMX? This is for the Heritage Championship. We've cut to a live video feed?
Crow, man, I hate to do this to you. Really, I do. I mean, I've done this before, ask Havoc, but tonight I got an opportunity of a lifetime. I'm talking about representing the greatest restaurant chain of all time, and I just couldn't pass it up.
No way! TMX isn't seriously about...
Wait, what are you doing here?
Winner and new 24/7 Waffle House champion, TMX! Hooray!
This has got to stop.
TMX has once again avoided competition, but something tells me Crow isn't going to let this go much longer.
Following announcement was paid for by Wilson Fisk and the...
Larry, goddammit!
No, goddammit! God!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to SWA Savage. Before the break, we witnessed yet another shocking development involving the Heritage Champion TMX.
That's right, and honestly, it's becoming a pattern that's impossible to ignore. TMX has once again refused to show up and defend the Heritage Championship. Instead, he shifted his focus completely to the Waffle House Championship, making himself a double champion in the process.
And for those keeping track at home, that puts TMX just one step away from becoming only the second Triple Crown champion in SWA history.
Which is unbelievable when you consider how he got here. For the past year, TMX has dodged responsibility after responsibility. He's ducked challengers, manipulated situations, and flat out refused to defend that heritage title. And now, it's paying off.
But not everyone in SWA is willing to let that slide. And there you see Crow, who has made it very clear he's had enough of TMX's antics.
And it looks like he's heading straight for the general manager's office.
Well now, ain't this a sight to behold? The fine general manager of SWA Savage.
What a blaze in hell gives you the right to bust down my door, Crow? What the hell do you want?
What I want? I want answers, Dave. I want to know why in the name of everything holy you keep letting that snake TMX run wild in your house. For a year, that man's done nothing but dodge his responsibilities. He's ducked every man that stepped up for that heritage championship. And now he's prancing around with 2 titles like he earned them fair and square.
I didn't care before. I didn't. I let it slide. I thought maybe justice would find its way. But enough is enough. That title deserves a fight. That title deserves honor.
So I'm asking you plain and simple, what are you gonna do about it?
You always did have a flair for the dramatic. Now I hear you. I do. And believe me when I say I've been watching TMX real close. And I agree, things have gotten a little out of hand. But don't you worry your pretty little soul about it. I've got this handled. You'll get your title opportunity, one way or another. Now, why don't you go on back to your locker room? Maybe take yourself a nice relaxing shower with a toaster.
You better be right about this, Dave.
Yeah, it's me. It's time to bring a little bit of order to TMX. I need a favor.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest at this time, Ace Alexander. Ace, what an incredible performance out there tonight. A victory that many are already calling one of the most dominant we've seen in SWA this year. How are you feeling right now?
How am I feeling? I feel exactly how I always feel. On top of the world. You just said it yourself. Dominant. That's the word people keep using, but let me help everyone out a little bit. It's not just dominance, it's greatness. Week after week, match after match, I go out there and prove something that nobody in that locker room wants to admit. I'm not just the president of SWA, I'm the future, and I might just be the greatest to ever do this. The best champion this company has ever seen, period. Greatest champion of all time in SWA, huh? Let me ask you something. Are you the only Triple Crown champion in SWA? You know what? Don't answer that. We already know who is me. Before you go around claiming to be the big dog, why don't you try beating the big dog first?
The following announcement was paid for by Wilson Fisk and the
Larry, goddammit!
No, God.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it! The final farewell of a legend!
A Hall of Famer, a former world champion, the man who helped build SWA from the ground up.
You know I've stood in this ring 1,000 times. Fought the best. Bled for this business. For you. Every scar. Every championship. Every moment. It all meant something because of you fans. And now, it's time. Time for me to say goodbye. Trust me. If my heart had its way, I'd never leave. But tonight, this is my final chapter. Thank you for...
Oh my god, are we really doing this? This sad, washed-up goodbye tour?
Oh, come on, not like this.
This is disgusting.
Ralph, you standing in that ring crying like a broken old man? It's embarrassing. You call yourself a legend? Please. You're nothing but a relic, a leftover from a time that doesn't matter anymore. Guys like you didn't pave the way. You just took up space until people like me came along and made this place relevant. You want to retire? Good. You should. Because every second you're still here, you're just reminding everyone how far this business has evolved without you. You're not a legend. You're a joke.
Oh my God!
What's wrong? Too old to fight back?
He's walking away, showing restraint.
Enough! Havoc, I am absolutely sick of your disrespect. Every week, you run your mouth, you tear people down, and tonight you crossed a line.
That man is the reason you even have a ring to stand in.
And Ralph, as much as I respect you, I wasn't satisfied with your last match. And more importantly, your contract doesn't expire until the end of tonight. So that means you're not done yet. Right here, right now, the main event, your final match, will be a triple threat match. Havoc versus Ralph Swagger and Rick Air.
No way!
The founder of SWA, Rick Air, is back.
Swagger and Air reunited one last time.
And here we go. Havoc immediately attacks Ralph, but Air pulls her off and lands heavy strikes.
Air was stating no time.
Havoc uses speed, targeting both men. Swagger gets a comeback moment with a big clothesline.
Vintage Swagger.
Havoc attempts a dirty move with a low blow, but Air intercepts and hits a spine buster.
Swagger and Air lock eyes, nod, they're on the same page.
Double suplex, corner strikes, Air hits a devastating powerbomb. Swagger follows with his signature finisher.
This is it! Double finishing move! Devastating impact!
She's done! 1, 2, 3!
God damn it!